what are the things that can destroy a relationship very fast?
Okay, personally, I think there are like two things that can destroy a relationship very fast. And in fact, number two is one of the most critical one.
Okay.
So number one, silent treatment. Yes, see, to someone you love, silence is not golden.
At all.
It is terrible. It is toxic. And one thing that silent treatment causes is that when you and your partner has a fight, probably two of you had a fight, and then you now give yourself silent treatment, what happens is there will not be distance. And once there's distance, there will be invitation of third party.
Third party, yeah.
And once third party comes on board, what happens is that your partner might not become vulnerable to that person. Now, if that person happens to be an opposite sex, now there's fire on the mountain.
Mario.
Because this person, let's say your girlfriend is not talking to a guy that, oh, see what my boyfriend is doing. And I'm like, oh, then will not start acting nice. If she's complaining about quality time, you will not start giving her quality time. That's the problem. And before you know it, you might still be giving your partner silent treatment, thinking, oh, you always come back. But meanwhile, you are losing the relationship and you're losing the intensity in the process. Now, when your partner finally get comfortable talking to that external person, it is done. And that is where most relationships break apart. Probably you fight and for like 3 days, you guys are not talking. Somebody that probably your partner used to talk to you every day.
Yeah.
Now, he or she will now need somebody to talk to every day. And before you know it, they start looking out for shelter outside. And from shelter, they turn it to home. And that's why I see that people drift apart and that might be the end of the relationship.
Yeah.
And again, some people will not take action during the separation that might actually lead to cheating.
Another word.
That is it. You know, your man might start talking to a lady and from there, you get comfortable. Before you know it, they had it in together. Your woman might start talking to a man. Before you know it, she get comfortable to this man. And maybe my bestie started doing a lot of things for her. And she get comfortable. Now, coming back together might not be issue. So for me, I would say eradicate silent treatment because it is terrible. You guys can, of course, sometimes you guys might have fight and you stay apart a bit, but don't let it too long.
Exactly.
So that you don't invite
third party. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because and sometimes an idle mind is a devil's workshop.
Yeah.
Which means that when you are idle, you begin to think a lot of things. And that will bring assumption.
Yeah.
Your partner will start assuming that, is he talking to somebody else? Is he doing this thing? Then at a point, assumption, it will not lead to justification, whereby they will not perform something and they will start just finding, okay, he's not talking to me. Actually, I can.
You're right.
You know, so for me, I would say silent treatment is one of the things that can destroy your relationship very, very fast. So you have to be very careful. And number two is lack of respect. Yeah, see, a lot of men will say, oh, I deserve respect. That is not true. Because your partner, your wife, or your woman also deserve respect too. See, sometimes the way you talk to your woman is very important. The way you talk to your man is very important.
Yeah.
Don't let this over familiarity now keeps in a position whereby you just talk to yourself anyhow.
See, finish.
Do you understand? Because of course you will later see yourself finish. Either in relationship or in marriage. You will see yourself finish. That one is normal. If you are afraid of seeing yourself finish, that means that you guys are not really in love. You guys are not really together. Do you understand? Because that's the essence. You guys need to see yourself finish so that you can know what you're actually dealing with.
Yeah.
So if you lose respect for your partner, what happens is that they will start drifting away. Especially men. When you don't respect your man, and don't forget that respect for man, you don't respect for women.
Yeah.
Do you understand? A man might see, you caring for him, you obeying what he's saying as respect. But a woman now, she sees you, okay, when you set your boundaries, you don't let anybody take.
Boundaries. Emphasize on that, please.
You understand?
Boundaries.
When you make a priority, do you understand? You make her feel special.
Yeah.
That is respecting a woman. But that is not the same thing as respecting a man.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Being accountable can be respecting a man. Okay, I'm going somewhere, babe. Okay, I need to be in this place. Can I go? Not as if he will tell you not to go. But it's also respect. Do you understand what I mean? So for me, I would say when you lose respect for your partner, it will just destroy the relationship. So for me, respect and silent treatment is one of the two causes of relationship breakup.
Okay.
And if you can avoid this, other things you can easily deal with it. Because silent treatment will lead to cheating.
Exactly. Yeah.
It will lead to a lot of conflicts, assumption. From assumption, you start nagging. From there, big fight ensures. And lack of respect, a man can be telling you, you don't respect me. And you think, what does it mean? In fact, I don't call him by name. That is not what he's saying. You understand? It means that you don't listen to him.
Yeah.
You understand? And a woman saying, you don't respect me, it means that you don't set enough boundaries.
Yeah.
Sometimes your family might be talking anyhow to her, which is not fair. Sometimes the way you talk to her. Do you understand what I mean? So for me, respect is actually reciprocal. Do you understand? So if you can respect yourself and then you can communicate effectively. In fact, there won't be need for silent treatment. Do you understand? And with that, you won't have to destroy your relationship by yourself.
Exactly.